It's very simple. We're making deals, and people are paying tariffs. Countries are paying tariffs. Right now, China's paying a 104% tariff. Think of it, 104%. Now, it sounds ridiculous, but they charged us for many items 100%, 125%. Many countries have. They've ripped us off left and right. But now it's our turn to do the ripping. That's okay. We're going to make our country even stronger, stronger than it ever was.
The battle for world supremacy being fought by Donald Trump and President Xi is being played out in market crashes, shipping lines and currency wars. President Trump has now pulled the thread loose from the world order. But will the global economy unravel or be reformed in a different shape? BlackRock is the world's largest fund manager, holding $11 trillion in assets. So how does one of their European bosses see the market unfolding? It's all tilted green towards hope today, recovering some of the pain of recent days. But the chasm of financial losses set against other recent presidential terms still looks bad for Trump.
The United States' decision to impose tariffs has had and will continue to have huge implications for the world economy. These implications have been reflected in the reaction that we have seen in global markets in recent days, which the financial authorities have, of course, been monitoring closely.
China has vowed to fight to the end, while Trump has ratcheted up his threats to whack on an additional tariff that could see China face 104% tax rates. The Chinese yuan fell to its lowest level since 2023, ironically helping China's exports look more attractive. Ahead of tomorrow's launch of reciprocal tariffs, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent went on the airwaves to suggest deals could be done. But the US Trade Representative played down any market hopes of a pause.
Senator, yes, they're scheduled to go into effect. We are having negotiations with all kinds of countries at this time. The president's fixed in his purpose.
BlackRock is a major investor in hard-hit US companies like Apple, as well as more resilient UK stocks like Next. What they're trying to figure out is how deep-rooted these trade barriers will be.
If we don't see a resolution, or if indeed the tariffs don't move it from where they are at the moment and we see the real inflation coming through, and that obviously starts to play on consumers' mind.
From your phone to your car to the planes in the sky, everything is made from different components from across the world. And that's the problem with trying to rewrite international trade rules. A Boeing 737 has about 2,000 parts coming from 700 separate suppliers that crisscross the globe multiple times. Have a look at Boeing's wings. They're from Japan, while the fuselage is from Italy, some door parts are from Canada, and the engine is from Britain's Rolls-Royce. Trying to reshore all of this would take years, if not decades, and in the interim, they'll now face much higher tariffs. For companies like Ryanair, who have 30 Boeing 737s on order, it could mean extra import fees of more than £400 million. That ultimately will be passed on to passengers booking their holidays.
The biggest concern at the moment is everybody's just pausing. From an investment perspective, from a corporate perspective,
Taking a breath after a crazy few days.
Exactly right. Now, when people take breaths, they don't do anything. Companies don't invest in new plants. People don't move jobs, they don't take jobs. And that is actually what's most worrying when it comes to an investment perspective. You need that certainty of where things are going to be.
How the economy used to be run was pretty clear. In 1944, the great powers set up the Bretton Woods system, underpinned by the dollar. But it seems Trump wants to ditch that entire system, including an ambition to weaken the value of his own currency. He's more determined than when he met Xi in his first term. But if not Pax Americana and dollar supremacy, what deal will be done to shape the world order?